Previously on Dungeon Junkies. After the battle with the Dretches, the gang spoke with Asaya, the sprite in charge of Aknava. Once Juniper failed to convince him to release his prisoners to the adventurers, Gavin and Valmore in bear form tried once more to interrogate them. Finding one prisoner dead and the other uncooperative, the gang did the only reasonable thing they could think of. Shopping! We ended our episode and our shopping spree with a dark violet light enveloping the town. How will our brave adventurers handle this new development? Find out now on Dungeon Junkies. Okay, I don't know if I need perception. I want to hear if I want to see if I hear anybody.
Like where they're going.
If anybody's mentioning where they're going.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
I see what you're saying. I
want to know if I know where they're headed.
You know. I don't.
Yeah, that's a 23. 23 to perception. Well, I hear. Yeah. I don't know if I know.
You hear some villagers kind of in a shaky, panicky voice stating that they say we need to go meet with Asaya.
Okay, so
Quickly.
I say this way, follow them.
You make your way with these packs of,
and I pull out my new polished longbow of victory.
Showing
it's
it
gonna
off.
lead us to victory. Yeah,
That's
and,
actually the name.
you follow them up, and it looks like Asaya is already in his small little wooden throne, sitting in front of this fire that you saw earlier.
Is there like a crowd around him?
There is a crowd starting.
I want to kind of shoulder my way forward to the front.
You'll be able to.
I think everybody waist. Like everybody's going.
You don't have to push
Okay.
around or anything.
Okay,
you can
good.
just make
Okay,
your way
that's not
through.
I was gonna say I'm getting in front if I have to. I don't give a shit about any of these fucking little sprite people floating around.
And
They don't have to stay.
We could just duck and go really fast.
Or they can just fly over our heads. We should be
true.
really
They're assholes for being in the way.
Exactly.
there's the village.
But they're not in the way.
It's a pretty big. It's a pretty big rock. It's for where they're at and the beings that they are. It's pretty big. Not more than maybe 100 people here total. So it's not like some gigantic city with thousands and thousands.
Yeah.
So you can easily make your way towards the front.
Okay.
And you see Asaya. He stands up off of his chair and he floats down to you, and you guys are you guys all together grouped?
Yeah.
Yeah, all together.
Where do you need us?
And says we're looks like we're running out of time, fellas.
Let's go.
For what?
Yeah.
The heart is it looks like it's the corruption process is almost full.
Have we learned anything? But who's doing it? Where are they right now?
Rocky.
Anything?
Probably up
You
there.
would know it's been like an hour since the last time you saw them.
Yeah.
So probably not.
We'll leave immediately. Yeah.
Well, he looks like the bridge is almost getting close to finished. We might be able to double time it and speed our process up.
You think we'll still have time?
Looks up towards this light and he says, "I don't know. I've never seen this happen before."
Asaya, so this bridge is just to aid us in our passing.
Yes.
Correct. To make it to them.
Yes.
I was wondering, wouldn't the sprite folk be able to just help us and carry us over? Because it is a lot of you, and I was just wondering if you could be able to aid us in this way.
Well,
Why, Brit?
it might be possible. It would take some manpower, but
Perhaps.
Sprite power.
I think the Sprite.
It would take some
Sponsored by Sprite.
power. Sprite, please sponsor us.
Thanks, Sprite.
Like a delicious
Thank you,
Sprite.
Sprite.
Lemon lime. Shit.
God damn.
When I'm thirsty, I drink that fucking Sprite.
Fucking Sprite.
That's what Saya says from
Sponsored by
time to
Sprite.
Lemon lamb. Well, we might He looks like you didn't even think of that.
Yeah, well,
Well,
it just made sense.
We might be able to make that happen. You look over kind of behind his throne to where the bridge normally would be. It looks like the ropes are kind of laid across.
Yeah.
And some of the planks across are starting to be fastened to these two lengths of rope that are going across the giant maw. But it'll probably be another couple hours before it's finished. We might be able to make it happen. I'll get my strongest men.
Of course.
Yeah.
And
how many wild shapes you got left?
1.
Yeah, never mind. Because I turned to a squirrel and get in someone's pocket, so it's less sprites. But no, I am worth it.
I'll gather my strongest, and we'll see if we can make this happen.
You'll need them.
He sees you flex, and he returns the finger gun back to you.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
What's up? I finger gun also. I like, he like fingers his goatee, like pushes it down, and then he fingers guns back. He's like, oh yeah.
Asaya jets off quickly.
So cool.
Flies off. And
Gavin says like, oh, yeah, well, that one's a good one. He's a cool one. I hope he hears.
He didn't hear.
Damn it! Well,
He flies off in a hurry, and it seems like the villagers they look panicked now, and you can hear some kind of whispering amongst themselves.
The one closest to me, I want to be like, yeah, we'll take care of it. Yeah, don't worry.
It's
I'm gonna kill Naraku, and I'm gonna give him a thumbs up.
He returns a look, and he gives you another finger gun.
Yeah! Oh, these ones are the best. I love these little shits.
Whoa!
Good in the good way. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like in the morning time.
It'll probably be a few minutes before he returns.
I don't weigh that much, little wood elf. You don't weigh that much.
I'm a human.
I don't weigh that much either.
You're a cat.
Yeah.
We're a pretty light group.
Yeah.
Nobody's heavy here.
No, if we had a dragonborn with us,
or
I
like
think
some
we'd be
kind of
Yeah.
weird, smelly.
yeah, it might. Yeah.
You guys soon after Asaya returns back with some fucking jacked sprites.
No.
I'm like finger gunning off in the distance.
They all fucking put these sunglasses on, and they're all finger gunning right
Oh,
back.
these fucking sprites are
They
like
put glasses
cool.
on.
God, they're
They
so
got
cool.
sunglasses on. They are really cool.
I
I
love
want
this.
to be like them.
This city must be saved at all costs.
They one looks like Vin Diesel, one looks like Jason Statham. One looks like Sylvester Stallone.
God damn.
Can I get a Terry Crews?
But they're all like
And
three.
Terry Crews.
They're all like
Yes.
3 feet tall.
Yeah, I know.
They're all
Yeah.
super fucking
beef
jacked.
as shit. Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god, these guys are fucking. They got like jacked wings.
They got veins coming out of their wings.
Their wings are flexing.
Did you see that wing over there?
Wow.
God damn
Dude,
it.
Terry Crews' wings are like going.
Yeah.
Their wings.
Old Spice.
How
I'm
many
so
sponsors
happy.
do we need to make it?
Oh, sponsored by Old Spice.
Please sponsor us, Old Spice.
Thanks, Old
Sponsored by
Spice.
personally Terry Crews.
Yeah.
We love you, Terry Crews. You're our
I
wallpaper.
sometimes use you.
29 of you people out there, go buy their products.
Old Spice, what a great product to use in the summertime,
Yeah.
especially under your balls when your balls get all sweaty and hot.
Thanks, Old Spice.
So these super jacked sprites walk up and they go. The one that looks like the one that looks like Terry Crews. He just starts yelling at you. He goes, "Let's get y'all motherfuckers across."
Yeah.
That sounded like Samuel L. Jackson. Shit.
Let's just throw a Samuel Jackson
You know,
sprite in there.
Anyway, Samuel L. Jackson's there too.
Not a
Super
Sprite.
jacked,
He's
Just
got
Samuel
it. Just
Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
getting a little old, but still, he's still doing great.
He's got a beret.
It's wonderful.
Got a beret. But they all, are we ready?
Yeah.
And
Let's do it.
they all
Yeah.
kind of gang up around you and two at a time grab
yeah.
each one of you.
Who's got me?
Kind of by the shoulders.
Yeah,
so,
no, I'm the one asking that question.
Terry Crews and Arnold have gathered.
Fuck yes, Arnold.
Bruce Willis and Jason Statham have Unaria.
Awesome.
Nice.
Who
Nice
got
bald
left?
man.
Arnold.
we got,
there was
We got
Sylvester.
Did you guys? Did you get a Jacked Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack
Oh,
Jack Nicholson shows up.
Oh, God damn.
Oh yeah.
Here's Johnny.
He looks a little bit like that right now.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit like him.
Jack Nicholson and Sylvester Stallone take Valmore.
Okay.
And
then Neil Patrick Harris by himself has Juniper. Just
yep. You're all taken care of. And,
So we're taken care of.
You slowly begin to hover with very little issues. In
Really?
fact.
Nice.
What?
And you
We
begin
could've done this
to
before.
hover.
just
It
badass
sounds just like a
flapping.
helicopter.
Yeah.
Badass flapping.
I was thinking about it like for a few minutes. Like, why do I just fucking Lord of the Rings eagle this shit?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't? Why not?
I was wondering if this was gonna happen, but I don't really have good charisma, so I wasn't gonna ask.
I just feel
Like
bad that they
charisma
were trying to build a bridge. I was thinking,
Oh,
you
yeah, I
guys are
think
building a
mine
whole
is
bridge
too.
for us fuckers?
That's awful.
For just us?
Yeah, they hadn't done it in a while. That was old as shit. We were
Yeah.
about to get a brand new bridge. Just
yeah.
well, it was kind of more like a build a bridge to go save our asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because we're
true.
gonna go kill
But
the...
still, I think this is better.
They
That's true.
They're building it for us to come back.
So they fly you across the mall over to that area that you'd seen earlier where this figure ran off. And
And she skillfully dodged my arrow. I didn't miss.
and you land and the group they give you a hearty flex and they fly back to their village. They say as they're flying off, you hear Arnold Schwarzenegger and he says, "Good luck to you guys."
Damn.
Not the best Arnold, but you know.
No, I feel inspired.
He's doing
I'm
his best.
inspired.
I have okay, inspiration.
And he
Thanks for the sponsor, Arnold.
I feel very safe.
Your sponsorship will lead us through victory.
and they drop you all off and there's you're basically kind of on like almost like a ledge that leads once again into another tunnel.
All right.
So this is this is also where all the dredges came through,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Can I do an investigation? I want to see if I can track any
Well,
footprints.
I was gonna
or-
ask the same thing. Would it be nature or investigation? Because we're in a tree.
So
Yeah.
for you, it would be nature.
Nature, and I get all those sick ass ranger bonuses because we're in a forest, right?
Yeah.
And then
Unless you want, you
Yeah, I mean,
can
yeah.
investigate
yeah,
too
I'll do
because
an investigation roll. 2 is better than 1. 12 plus
Oh my goodness, I biffed that shit.
15.
I think I'll make an investigation.
Yeah,
check.
please do, because
Okay.
I rolled awfully. I got a...
Natural 20? I don't even have to.
All right.
Yeah, I got a 9.
okay.
I got a +5 to
You
my nature.
Gavin, you notice all these kind of sloppily placed footmarks from the dredges that
Someone was there.
Yeah.
Juniper. Juniper, you notice, of course, you see the same thing. You see the tracks just leading
A little bit.
straight down.
Okay.
You kind of have. Well, at one point there was 2 ways you could go into the village and down into this tunnel.
Yeah.
You clearly see them leading back into the tunnel. Same for you.
Okay.
You see them.
Let's go in the
back
tunnel.
into the tunnel. You kind of count. You count the amount of footprints of per monster that was there.
Yeah.
A grand total of that would be 32 footprints.
Oh, I was going to say
Wow.
37.
Footprints. All right.
Damn.
I was close.
Good to know. I hope.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It would
32
actually-
individual monsters.
It would be 32 dredge footprints and a humanoid 2 footprints.
Ah.
So that was an investigation, right?
I
you
let
guys
Gavin do nature because he in a tree.
We're in a tree.
It's
I can
awesome.
argue my ranger case because I have forest proficiency.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
I-
and I got the worst roll.
Regardless of
Hold
what
on.
everyone rolled,
Okay.
they
He
go to the
knows
same
everything.
place.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
So am I the only one that notices the human footprints?
Well, you all knew earlier that was.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we saw the
This is-
human.
I just wanted to find.
I'm just
we just
wanting
wanted to
to
find
see
the
where they
direction.
came from.
Yeah.
I want to
Okay,
follow
cool.
footprints.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, let's do
the
that.
human got away. I'm going with a chick. I'm guessing it's a chick.
Okay.
I'm just
Very nice.
five.
It
2 gold pieces. Five gold pieces. It's a sorceress. I'll bet that with right now. It's a sorceress. 5 gold.
It may be.
Make it 10.
10 gold pieces.
And a bet has been made.
Alright.
A bet has been made. It's a
And
sorceress.
so you make your. Were you ready to proceed?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. You guys make your way down this pathway. The tunnel is it's same as it always has been. It's carved throughout this tree. This dark purple light flooding all these wooden
Spooky.
hallways. It is very spooky at this point.
And like the townfolk are pretty freaked out. Okay.
Yes. So you kind of you come out of this tunnel and onto this clearing. And anyone want to?
Yeah, I want a perception to see if I see
Another clearing. Before you exit the tunnel, you can hear I'll do this one. You can hear the sound of the waterfall.
Okay.
You don't know if it's the same waterfall, but you can hear that in the distance.
This is going through it, like we got this, and then we actually have running water that we see.
It's a
coming
waterfall.
This way.
It's
So
going
that's
up.
waterfall that's going.
down.
Yeah, it's going down.
This is like above us right now.
Oh.
This is-
Yeah,
this-
I had to draw it a weird way so that we could
You can see
explain.
there's 2 layers.
Yeah. So as you can see, up ahead you see the figure previously seen earlier that day that was with the dretches that appeared that you had destroyed the bridge and defeated what seemed like all of them. So ahead's this figure, back turned. You're on kind of like a platform that's once again kind of midair. You can hear the water. You can actually, at this point, you can see the waterfall behind the figure. The figure has its sights set sort of outwards, away from you, towards the waterfall, looking above at these floating stone platforms going across this chasm.
And we can see the stone.
You
stones too?
you can see them.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
It's about 60 feet to the figure. Now up above you is another layer, another platform of sorts, with vines kind of draping down onto the layer that you're on now, and you can hear the water running up there, which leads to the waterfall that you see in front of you.
Okay.
So
I was just looking for that.
the figure's back is turned right now, though.
How is it? How dark is it in the cave?
It's about as dark as the rest of the tree, so you still have this flooding, dark purple light that's been illuminating the whole tree.
Okay.
Basically, your whole time through here, and it's slowly getting darker. And that's not that it's getting darker as the day goes by, but it's getting darker because something is causing what you may think to be the heart to darken.
That's right.
So I'm curious if I was thinking about doing dancing lights, so we can get light in here. But I
Well,
also
you can already see. You're
Oh,
not
okay.
blind or
Yeah.
anything.
So
It's just,
It is getting darker, but we can.
It's illuminated.
Yeah.
It's not like dark or apparent.
It's like a
just-
purple
It's more of an
light.
ominous dark purple light.
Yeah.
okay.
So is he doing anything right now?
Just look
He seems to be setting his sights on getting across this abyss that's lying in front of.
So the only way across is up above, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you would. He or she is, or whatever the fuck that thing chooses to identify as, is looking for a way across. You don't know what's across.
Well,
So
that
far-
means
Do we want to walk up on it and see what's up?
I'm
it's
wondering.
cornered.
I'm wondering if there's anything else.
We get
around.
no. I mean, not kill
Technically-
it though. I want to like take it down and tie it up. See what's going on.
Well, keep in mind, this thing tried to kill y'all earlier. Tried to destroy this whole
Yeah, this
village.
thing was leading the Dretch army.
So we know for sure it's this. We know for
It's
sure
hot.
it's that.
It is safe to say that this thing is hostile, and it will kill you the second it notices you.
I'm gonna.
And there is
sneak
this
attack.
abyss you said right in front
Yeah.
of it? Like it's just like plummeting?
Yeah, so you're up above. So if you notice throughout the tree, you're slowly climbing up. You're slowly climbing up towards the
It's
top.
down back towards. We're
So
like up
you
in the
just-
trunk.
You reach spaces in the tree where it'll be like a ledge, or like Aknava was, it's suspended and you can't see anything under because that's going towards the bottom of the tree.
We're way up in the tree now.
So you're way up in the tree now.
This is probably like a river coming from a branch or some crazy shit like that. Like, who knows?
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see if there's anybody else around or anything else?
You
yeah,
can.
anything hiding?
Please.
I will also check.
Yeah.
9.
My perception was
Juniper, you don't-
15.
Juniper doesn't see anything. Gavin, you 15?
Yeah.
9-20.
20? Let's see what you got as well.
I got a 13.
Alright. So Gavin and Valmore, Gavin can hear some kind of movement up above on the platform that is above you.
Check the platform.
Valmore, you can hear some kind of grunting towards the top, and it seems to be heading your way.
Who's next to me? I'm kind of in the lead, crouched down. Who would be next to me?
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, I'm just.
So it's coming from the top.
Yes, and it seems to be getting closer.
I'm gonna be a little in the back, probably.
But then,
I think it's coming from the floor above us, right?
It's coming.
I think
It's
so,
very
too.
close by.
But what I think is from the floor above us or the ceiling. Like it could be something crawling on the ceiling.
Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to hear that.
wait,
gotcha.
I would, because I'll
Hey.
tell you,
Okay.
Well, okay.
is that, guys, something's coming at us from up above.
Well, I look up. Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Can I do a perception check?
You didn't see anything
That's right.
or hear anything.
After he warns us, I look
So
up.
now at this point we do
You
know.
still don't see anything. He just can
I
hear
just
it.
hear something.
Okay.
Yeah.
but we
no,
don't see
no
anything.
vision of
That's what
anything.
I was like.
So keep in
Okay.
mind this platform. It's not directly above you. It's kind of
Like a cliff almost
It's
next
all-
to us.
It's basically right next to you, above you.
Okay.
So
Like a
it's
big
kind of
step.
like it's like a second. Yeah, it's like a step. So it's like a second layer, maybe 20 feet above you. The vines are coming down from above it. So you don't know how big or how long this layer is, right? Now the drawing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the drawing
no,
sucks.
I get.
This is just to show
I
that
wasn't
there
sure
is
if-
a platform.
I wasn't sure if it was a ceiling.
Okay.
or-
No, that's
Okay,
not.
gotcha.
Can
now I
I
understand.
I want to grab onto one of these vines and
Sure.
I want to pull down on it to see how sturdy it is.
Sure.
Do I need to do a strength check or?
You will need to roll. You'll need to roll athletics.
Oh wait, that's a 16. Nice.
Uh,
18.
You pull down on the vine, and it seems pretty sturdy.
Okay.
And everyone actually needs to. Or are you gonna try and climb up?
So
I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm not. I'm gonna focus on. This
I'm gonna
guy
warn you.
downstairs.
The figure in front of you doesn't hear you because y'all haven't really tried to do anything
Yeah.
yet, and you're, as you can see, you're about 60 feet away from it. Probably right out of hearing distance. But
I'm getting to the point. I'm like drawing back an arrow. I'm ready to make a
This-
surprise attack.
so
hey, so is this the this is the platform, right?
Yeah,
Correct?
the floating
The
stone.
floating-
The floating
Well,
stones.
you can't necessarily see the floating stones yet. You can just see that the figure in front of you is setting its sights towards that. The drawing's just there to
Okay.
Towards the floor.
Yeah.
show you there is something there.
Okay.
But character-wise, you probably are not
Shit.
going to be.
Well,
seeing
honestly,
it
do we want to? So I think. I mean, obviously the vines play a part somewhere, but do we want to go ahead and sneak up on this fool?
Well, the
yet.
vines
You're not
are.
going to be able to do anything without.
The
this
vines are
creature
just.
turning around.
The
The
vines are just
second-
growing there because we're in a tree.
The second y'all try and do something, this thing's
Well,
probably
even if we do like
gonna attack.
even if we do like a stealth check.
You'll have to pass the
Well,
stuff.
I can from here. I can just shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like Gavin's getting itchy trigger finger.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna kill him, let's fucking
Well,
kill
Yeah,
him
this is
already.
your chance
Well, but
to-
we can
'Cause if
take
we
him
go up
out.
the
We can
vines,
knock
what are
him
we
out and interrogate him later.
Well, first I was
do
gonna say
non-lethal
first we gotta
damage.
actually catch him. Cause
Yeah, that's why.
if we attack and then he just runs away, like oh yeah, he's a little hurt. But
That's why we
he
need
still
to do a
gets
stealth
away.
Well, but no.
Stealth
So
check?
that's the thing. He can't run away until he climbs up.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's stuck down here.
Oh.
If we can keep him from getting up,
unless he like jumped off.
and then he got to get through some kind of waterfall or some shit like it. This is the time to get him when he's cornered.
Yeah.
I think.
This is your chance to make a plan.
I mean, I can-
Y'all are in, or well,
I got my
actually,
short
I
bow,
think
so
pretty
I mean
much
that's
all
one
of you-
d10 plus 5 anyways.
All
Yeah.
of you are
We're
in attack
60
distance
feet.
if you'd like to do that.
Yeah.
It'll be an opportunity to attack to the
Let's
first
do it,
person
man.
that decides to attack.
Well,
who has long range
well,
weapons?
Everybody.
I was gonna say should we ready our attacks?
Well,
And
Yeah.
and then we'd
you
at least be
totally
able to
can,
ready
shoot
for
it
long
off.
range.
but it's it'll be an opportunity attack for the first person that fires. Aside from that,
I could also
Oh.
I really
form
wanted
loop and pull him to us.
Would you, I can fire one shot and then combat will start, and then that's when we do that shit. But I have advantage, right? Because it's sneak attack.
you'll have advantage. Whoever decides to make the first attack, just fucking whatever.
Y'all want me to do it?
The
Yeah,
grunting
you're probably the best.
is
Yeah, well, yeah,
beginning
open
to
shot.
get closer.
All right.
Okay.
But and that's something else.
Yes,
Probably
it's-
because the guy's not getting close.
Scary.
It could be Valmore farting. Who
It
knows?
could be. It could be Mogul coming back with his dick
Holy
swinging around.
fuck,
he's
you might
back.
be pretty close to the truth.
Wow, okay, so I'm
Very
gonna
possible.
I'm gonna fire an arrow off. Like I look around at everyone, and if I got nods of approval, I pull back and I
Two nods of
let
approval.
loose. And that is it's a 19 plus 4, so yeah,
All right.
13.
You fired your short bow?
I
Longbow.
fire the polished longbow of victory.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you let loose
And the first fire with it.
an arrow, and it flies straight, and it pelts this thing right in the back perfectly. So go ahead and roll your damage. As it hits, you hear. I'm sorry. Does anybody speak Infernal?
No.
I don't think anybody
Nope.
does, but I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
Nope.
You hear a.
Oh shit.
So,
I think it's pissed.
and up above, this growling also gets. You also hear another.
God.
Damn.
And right above you, you see two dretches looking down from above on the second
Son of a bitch.
layer. And everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Should I roll damage real quick?
Oh yes, actually roll your damage first. Sorry.
And that is 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. And then
Initiative.
let's give me 1 second, please.
6.
Alex.
18.
Sucks.
Me and Alex both rolled 2s.
Oh no.
I do add +1 to my initiative, so it's 3. But
I
still.
add 2.
That's it. Add 2, really?
Actually,
Yep.
shit.
So
Mine is,
mine's 4.
21. Unnatural.
21.
So Gavin's arrow fires straight into this figure's back. You hear this snarl and this some kind of language that you can't understand. He turns around, and as he or she, assuming the gender again,
You can do that.
as they turn around, you also see 2 of the dretches peeking down from above, from the platform that's above you. And Juniper, it's your turn. Your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
So how are we gonna be able to attack from down here up there?
Yes, you can now see them. For the time being, you can see them.
Do they have any kind of cover count?
No.
No. Nice.
Not
nice.
unless they walk out of sight.
Gotcha.
10,
And right now they're just right on
Right
the
now,
edge.
they're right on
20.
the edge, looking right at you.
25.
Keep in mind, dretches are not the brightest.
yeah. But they're
Pretty bulky, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think they got pretty big muscles.
They're
Though.
pretty fucking meaty
yeah.
little elephant thingies.
You do not want one to jump on you from up there.
No,
Gross.
absolutely not. How far's your thing?
Actually-
How far's your shot?
So I can go 30. So I went 25, and then I'm gonna go.
But the range on your
Well,
attack.
yeah, but you would all be starting here. This is all empty space right here. This is a flat
Yeah,
surface.
we can't fucking go. Okay, never mind. So
unless you want to try and climb up using your movement speed, you could make it straight up.
How wide is the path that we're on?
I would say it's probably about 15, 20 feet.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
But that would also put you
So that puts us,
directly
like, right
under the other piece.
But hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna go ahead and aim my my short bow, at this guy right here.
Okay.
So 8 + 5.
13.
13.
You miss. So you fire your short bow, and it flies just right over its shoulder.
Cool.
Very close though.
Now I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration.
Word.
I can choose one creature other than myself within 60 feet who can hear you. The creature gains 1 Bardic Inspiration die, which is a d6.
Nice.
So once within 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then once you use, the creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use the Bardic Inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeded or failed. So you have to choose which one you want before
he tells us.
Before, yeah, exactly. But
I'm gonna make sure I say it as fast as possible.
As fast. Well, then you failed. Fuck you.
Hey, you
I
failed.
mean, wait. What is it? Oh no, you succeeded.
You failed. I hate you. How many targets do you have? 3?
1.
You just have 1 target?
Yeah. So yeah, just 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Gavin.
Oh shit.
Right.
Gavin feels inspired.
And
Oh. Just my
Is that
inspired
your
noise.
inspired sound?
Jesus.
It's like a half chub.
and then
Inspiration.
but I have to sing some song. So
Oh.
Gavin, use your bow.
Okay.
Knock them down
Okay.
through their toes or their head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dispersion.
All
For a
right.
second there, you could hear your little dance through the chair squeak.
That's what I was hoping for. I was like, get that squeak.
You hear all 3 of these things simultaneously. Sounds like they're a little annoyed by said
I spin and go,
inspiration
"Fuck you."
song.
And that's a D6,
And
right? Just be it.
and the creature directly ahead of you is going to attempt to fire. He's gonna Eldritch Blast
Oh no.
you.
Juniper.
Yeah, so he's gonna try and Eldritch Blast you.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and see if we get a hit.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
Unfortunately,
Ooh.
I have 14.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think anybody has higher than 14 except for you in bear
Yep.
form, maybe.
No, me already.
Oh, well, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
So-
Bear form's actually weaker.
So you see this the figure in front of you kind of points his hands out like Goku, and this blue light begins to release from his hands.
Oh.
Her hands, maybe the thing's hands, and it fires directly at you. A beam of cackling blue light. So it fires straight, and it smacks Juniper right in the chest for 6 damage.
Ooh.
That's not too bad.
And so
I'm gonna use healing word.
next is going to be the Dretch that's actually in the back. So
We got terrible rolls.
No, this means that they all get in position and then we just bam.
Unless they all come and attack me.
So
Shit.
the dredge towards the back is actually going to begin to walk along the edge,
Waka waka.
and slowly make his way this direction. So straight along the edge. So we'll say if he was here, and so he'd be probably about 25 feet above Juniper.
Okay.
above, a little on the right of Juniper, but on that ledge, just because of that weird positioning.
Yeah.
Making its way just along the edge, and he is just going to he's just gonna screech at you and make another snarling sound.
Oh, he mad. Oh, you mad.
That was my best one.
He mad. That's good.
But it was he was just making sounds. I'm just trying to fucking.
That was not infernal.
I'm just trying to sound scary.
I'm thoroughly
impressed.
Thoroughly impressed. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. All right.
I'm a little puckered over here.
So Valmore, you are next, and I drop my motherfucking pen.
Go Valmore, kill them all. He's two kinds of bears.
That was a homosexual.
Very For everyone at home, it's
classic.
If you're underage and you did not understand the joke,
fuck off.
Tune in next week to find out.
Yeah.
Is he a top or a bottom? Find out next week.
I think he's the power bottom.
Crazy. I got as close as I can. Okay. What is
he
it?
He needs to make a strength check, which would take his action.
Oh.
Climb up, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, well, can I attack? Can
I
shoot
you just
something?
Move your character up?
Fuck yeah, I did. So I could just move these guys.
Vine whip him down. Pull him towards you off the cliff.
As long as your vine can reach, but you have vine whip. Yeah, it's like 60
Thorn
feet.
whip
right?
is like.
Is it 60 feet or 120 feet?
Fuck no, it's not 120.
It's 60, right?
It is 30 feet.
You will not reach
I would
that
not.
far.
No.
Wait, could he walk
If
closer?
If you get right here,
you might be able to reach from that far, but keep in mind.
This is not horizontal.
They're a little
space.
bit
5,
perpendicular, so
no,
it'd be
5,
10.
There you go.
15.
So you're counting. I'm trying to think. I guess you'd be counting like diagonally, technically.
Yeah.
That would probably be the best way to do it.
So I'm already not gonna climb up there. I'm just gonna stay.
But they're right
here.
on the edge. They're not.
So I can
dipping behind.
I can see them. I
right?
can.
If he walked right up to the wall where they were standing right above, could he pull them down? Do you want to do that?
Yes, I do.
Do you have extra movement?
I'm at 15. I can do 35.
15.
Oh yeah, then you could move that
I could
extra
just go
15 feet.
Like,
We can you can just move it over, and then we'll kind of know where you're at. We just know you're on that bottom layer, so just keep that in mind with the way the battlefield's drawn.
You're not actually up the wall.
You're not up the wall. You're on the floor.
Me and Kitty know where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're right there. You can absolutely.
You can pull
reach
him down.
So
off
now I
the
can
wall.
pull them down here.
Yeah.
Man, I want to get them like somewhere specific.
Well, he would
like
he would
to
just
me.
go like closer to you. He wouldn't go right next to you. You know what I mean?
You could pull him straight down, and then he would just be on the same layer as you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I see what's up. I see.
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah.
Y'all understand how the battlefield's kind of laid out?
Yeah,
I know.
I'm starting
you do.
to. All right. 18 to hit.
18 to you absolutely hit.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
and I'm gonna
Get him.
fucking.
You're going for the
thorn
direction
whip
in the
for
front,
this guy.
correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Pull him down. All right.
And what's
So I go ahead. I pretty much extend my my club, and it just turns into a vine. And I try to. Pull
is there a
him
saving
down.
throw for me, or
No, it's
you sounded unsure?
I wasn't sure.
I'm also unsure.
No, because it's to hit like I hit,
It's
and then I
thorn
pull
whip?
it towards me. It's 1d6.
Is it
Yeah,
close?
okay, so you
damage.
just hit.
So I just
and You
hit.
can choose to pull him down or.
And then I choose to. So I'm gonna choose to pull him down here.
Okay.
So I did 3. Where is it? So 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And he tumbles down.
7 piercing damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
So you
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
did you read your
Oh
thing?
wait. Third
God,
whip's the
you
one.
suck.
It's a cantrip, so you don't add shit to it. So it's just 3 damage.
Does he take damage for fall? Because that's
Yes,
true.
because so it would be 20 feet above.
fall from a great height is one of the most common hazards facing an adventurer. At the end of a fall, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet fell
Yeah, so 1d6.
to a maximum of 20d6.
Yeah, so I'll roll.
And it lands
running
prone.
rolling 20d6.
Wow.
You're like, oh,
So
I'm fucking dead.
So the dredge,
Almost died that way.
you're just pulling it straight down, right?
Yeah.
So, so Valmore, you toss your, you extend your club out, and this vine, this thorny vine, comes out and grabs this dredge's fat ass and pulls it down. So the dredge falls and plops on the ground, once again making those sounds. And it hits the ground, takes 6 damage from the fall alone, as well as the extra 3 damage from your thorns actually hitting it. So it was a pretty good hit. It looks like it's hurting a little bit. It's actually struggling to stand back up on its 2 feet.
So it's prone right now.
It's prone.
And we have advantage on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but and then its next turn.
But
it
its
just
next
takes
turn
half
it'll
its
get up
movement.
unless someone goes to attack it beforehand.
Yeah. Which we will.
Maybe.
You don't judge me. You don't know. Me and
I don't
Yunaria
think
might
the
just play
dredges
patty
are
cake.
really your problem. Right?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that thing.
So next is gonna be Yunaria.
Let's go ahead and reduce his movement speed even more with a ray of frost.
The dredge.
Yes, the dredge that fell down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the only one targeting the baddie.
Range spell attack.
You got it.
No.
That's true. That's true. No, I'm not. You're right.
That's true.
Half and half.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could.
No. You're fine. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you can do whatever you want.
Let's attack the
It's
guy
your
on the
life.
ground.
Clean up the Clean
Oh
up.
You
yeah,
hit.
I think I hit
You
it.
absolutely hit.
Oh yeah.
You also had advantage, so roll.
Might as
And
well.
it could be a 20.
You don't even. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Eh.
Oh, pretty close.
1d8, cold damage. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, well that's a 1. But his speed
What do
is
you
also reduced by 10.
Yeah. All
So
right.
that's cool.
So you blast a ray of frost directly at the dredge that's already fucking struggling to stand up. It's laying on its fat ass back, snarling, pissed off.
Fatty.
And you hit it with this frost, and it takes one damage and is still lying on the ground prone. So
I just refrigerate him a little bit.
yeah, he is nice and frosty now.
Yeah.
Frosty like a Limp Biscuit.
What
you gonna do now? Gavin, you're next.
All right. So, starting my turn, I'm looking at the weird sorcerer thing, and I'm going, "Hey, you!" And I'm gonna like point at my eyes, like with the 2 fingers, and then I'm gonna point at him, like I'm looking at him, and that's me casting Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So boom,
Nice.
Hunter's Mark on him.
Yeah.
So every time I damage him for up to an hour,
Extra D6, right?
extra D6 of damage. But it's a
Yeah.
concentration spell. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's extra D6 damage per turn.
Uh,
Hunter's dope. It's like one of the best fucking spells ever.
it's not per turn. It's actually whenever I hit it.
Oh.
It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
limit it per turn, which is actually kind of crazy. And then with that, I'm just going to fire another arrow at it after that. Because that's a bonus action to do that. 100 mark. And then fire the arrow. Ooh, that's another 23 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
And that is 1d10. So that's 8 plus 2. That's 10 from that.
And
Plus
your
the
D6.
Hunter's Mark
Oh boy.
is 5. So
Don't
that's
forget
15.
too, you also have the other
Yeah.
D6.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't go to damage, does it?
Wait,
It
what?
can.
What are you
Inspiration?
asking?
The
Oh, you have the
Your ability to attack roll or saving throw.
Oh, so not damage.
Oh, not
itself.
No, that's not
Yeah.
damage.
No, that's gonna
So,
be
yeah.
combat.
So your
inspiration.
total damage was
15 damage
15.
with an arrow.
All right.
Ba-ba!
So you fire another arrow directly at the creature in front of you.
After I give it the finger.
And you it sees you finger it real hard.
I finger it
and
good.
You
Jesus.
fingered it real good.
And then I penetrate
And then you penetrated him
His
with
psyche.
my shaft.
His psyche.
perfectly in the chest, in fact.
Ooh.
And he lets out another "Blah!" and you hit him pretty good.
Getting him.
So now he's actually going to snap his fingers, and he's going to attack you with he's gonna hellish rebuke back on you.
Whoa.
He can
Yeah,
try.
it can be bad.
That's not a roll to hit, is it?
I don't believe so. Hold up.
I don't believe so either.
I don't. No, it's a dex save.
Ooh.
Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that's my shit.
I feel like there's another one though.
It's not.
So
is
you-
it? It's kind of. It's not.
A little bit.
I mean,
It's wisdom.
TP
Wisdom and strength.
Could be better.
By default.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, I do have proficiency.
It's decent.
That is a 12. Probably not good enough.
You gotta save one what? 16.
And that's absolutely good enough.
Wait.
Damn.
What are you at?
See.
I was gonna say Hunter's Mark gives me advantage on perception and survival, but yeah.
No, but that's absolutely good.
So I take half damage.
So as you fire arrow directly in its chest, he makes out a screech of some kind of sound you can't understand. Pissed off, immediately snaps his finger and a hellfire surrounds Gavin, and it engulfs him for 5 damage.
It smells like shrimp.
And shrimp on the bottom.
Like cooked
prawns. It's prawns. They call them prawns, not shrimp.
Oh, he's gonna do
I
it.
do a British accent. I can't do accents.
Prawns
I'm
on
the
the
worst
bobby.
to do voices.
All right, I did. How much damage? I'm sorry.
5 damage.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm at 19.
So the dretch, the second dretch up above, also begins to make his way forward. And he is going to move.
whatever.
Making his way downtown.
Just straight ahead.
Making my way downtown.
Looks directly down onto Valmore, and once again does that just nasty snarling sound like you're fucking snorting up a loogie.
Oh, it was like spit get on me?
That's
Just-
gross.
Slobbering all over the place. And he's just he moves pretty slow.
Yank him down.
He came over to be gross.
So
Keep it up.
you see the thing in front of you kind of takes a couple of steps back, kind of pretty close to the edge already. Gets right up on the edge.
Ooh.
We're
living on the edge.
Living on the edge. And you see Gavin, I believe, actually sees him sort of muttering something, and you can hear an odd whispering sound.
Ooh.
And it inflicts some kind of pain on you. So you're actually going to need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. That's
you know what
doing
this is?
dissonant whisper.
Wisdom is better than dexterity for me. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. But it is actually better. It is. I don't know if I have proficiency. I don't have proficiency.
Manscaping right before we start playing is a bad idea. I'm so fucking
Non-natural 20.
Beautiful. So the damage will still happen, but you only take half. So he's going to or she. I keep doing that. Ooh, good roll too. So it'll be a total of
You don't have to be happy
7.
about the good roll.
What was that?
You don't have to be happy about the good roll.
So 7 total psychic damage, unless you have any resistance.
You already took down the
I
half.
already cut it in half.
Oh, I'm glad I.
So
Jesus Christ.
Right.
it
You target
inflicts
this
pain.
guy.
You would, I guess you would kind of just begin holding your head. And slight inconvenience, a little bit of pain, but you're still standing.
I am bloodied though, or just about. I'm
Yeah.
one above half.
So next up, the first dretch. So the first dretch is still prone, but he is going to stand up and take a swing on Valmore. So, God, I have all these fucking books over here.
He does have reduced 10 feet of movement
Wait,
speed.
well, he's right by Valmore.
I know.
Yeah,
I was hoping.
He
I
was
just hoping.
he was laying down right here, but he was actually like up next to
Yeah.
the edge of the cliff, so he just stood up and walked over.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his normal movement speed?
20. No, he wasn't pulled down to the actual. So he was pulled down right in front of Valmore.
Right.
Who's
So
right.
he was literally prone right in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Because just standing up would take half his movement. So if he was down to
Yeah.
he would have only been able to move
He
one
pretty
square.
much literally just had to stand up.
Cool. That's what I figured.
So he's going to. He's actually going to. The first thing he's going to do is attack with its bite. So we're going to roll the first roll for the bite, which is 17 to hit.
Fuck. It hits.
All right. So the first attack is going to hit for 3 damage on Valmore. And it does multi-attack. So then it's going to attack with its claws. And it's, let me see, 11 to hit.
No. Nope.
Right. You change into your bear.
So, this nasty thing, he bites at you and bites you right on the arm for 3 damage, and immediately goes to swing at you with its with this large nasty paw. Super just real gross claws.
Infection.
And you swiftly dodge out of the way, and you have nothing to worry about there. Now, you might have a little infection, might need some Neosporin, but you are totally fine. And Valmore will actually be next.
Alright. Oh. With Thunder, would it be crazy right now? Probably just heal you and then form. I just wanted to do something magical before I fucking
do it. Definitely heal me.
I wanted to do
something. And
something.
then magic into a bear.
Yeah.
I want to do something magical before I magically transformed into a fucking bear.
No, that's
just one
natural.
kind of magical thing. PSA.
No. Oh yeah.
PSA.
Sorry, you started doing this.
Pro
I was like,
tip.
"Are you an Orthodox Jew?"
Just a little. All right, so I
so
turn
what are you
back to you, Gavin. I'm gonna go heal Gavin. I almost called you Mogul for some reason.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. All right. Fuck yeah.
You abandoned us, Mogul.
All right.
You
So
helicoptered your way out of our hearts.
I point 2 fingers back at you and heal
Finger
you
gun?
for a finger gun him.
Finger guns.
I finger gun him back to 8 health back.
Oh, I'll take it.
Nice.
That's nice.
Look at this
Man, that
hell
thing is
back.
fucking-
I think the finger guns help a lot.
It
Every time I
definitely
hear
helps
it,
my
it makes
morale.
you
They help the accuracy.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just yeah, because I always have my 2 options right here: brown bear, dire wolf. Thing is, dire wolf, if we get up close to him, we get advantage. If we get up close to him
You have advantage.
and prone, knock him prone. I can't knock them prone with brown bear.
If you knock
Turn him
the
into-
figure in front of you prone, he's probably gonna fall off the edge. He's right on the edge. His
Also,
heels are pretty much over the edge.
If
at
you're
this point.
if you're
No.
trying to get to him, you are gonna take an opportunity attack.
Well, yeah, you gotta
That's
fight
okay.
your way through those 2 dretches before you can. Me and Juniper right
Fuck it,
now are
Bear.
taking on this guy.
Bear,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
fine.
right here.
Multi-attack.
Yeah, I'll help you out. I'll help you out with the
Bear
trenches.
multi-attack your way through these dretches.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. So.
But I like to do fucking thing. Direwolf. We gotta remember that.
Well, yeah, for sure. All right, so falling all 4, and shields on my side, and I'm gonna go ahead and multi-attack the guy for the dredge in front of me.
So you turn into a bear.
Turn to bear.
Wild shape.
Yeah, wild
Yeah,
shot.
That's a bonus action.
That's my bonus action.
What is
Because
do you,
circle.
do you get another bonus
But you
action?
cast a
'Cause you just
spell.
healed.
Yes.
so?
you
What?
could-
How are you attacking?
You can't.
Oh, I
You
can't
can't
attack
heal
now.
and then do another bonus action.
That's all I do. Oh,
Well,
but-
his healing is his action.
Yeah.
and he
That
did
was
a
my
bonus
action, yeah.
So you can do all that, but you can't attack as a bear.
You can change.
Oh well, I wasted it.
You didn't waste
Healing.
it.
You can. Do you want to change? I mean, you can change now.
You
and then
you
attack
go
next
back to
turn.
bear health.
No, I'm just gonna change. And then
Okay.
yeah.
Are you
So heal
choosing bear form or are you choosing direwolf?
No,
form?
bear.
Bear.
I'll go bear.
I bet you will. All right. So
We need to get some
Val,
little animal figures.
Valmore turns around
researched
and
that. Totally.
and heals Gavin and turns into a very immaculate yet
Ooh.
little sexy.
Oh,
bear.
I was gonna say, a little good-looking bear.
It's groomed. It's groomed
Well
for.
groomed.
Well groomed.
One of them good-looking bears.
One of them good-looking bears.
And Unaria,
You know, I
it's,
ain't a
it's your
she-bear,
turn.
but I
Okay.
Cat friend.
Yeah.
I'd fuck that bear.
Okay.
You take that?
Eat that
I'll-
catnip.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking druggie.
I should eat that catnip,
Give you
but
disadvantage on everything.
I was gonna say that's probably a really bad idea during combat.
Except
so-
for like Arcana check.
Yeah, like religion checks.
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be taking that catnip at some point. I have a lot of catnip
Me too.
to go through. Oh, you can join me.
I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try.
I think a human could eat catnip.
It'll just taste
I don't
bad.
think it'll do anything.
It's not gonna do
Smoke
anything.
it.
It's
Sick.
not gonna, you're just gonna
Do
feel
you smoke
nasty.
catnip? God damn it, we're
No, you
recording
don't.
all
That's
No, you don't.
stupid.
Fucking
Hey,
idiot.
email us. Let us know.
Yeah.
Do you smoke catnip?
Can
Please
you
don't
smoke
do
catnip?
that.
Yeah.
If you do, if you smoke catnip, let us know.
Yeah.
Passages
Don't
no.
do it no more.
What was your experience like?
Passages to
Was it a good experience? Bad experience?
It was a bad experience. I guarantee you.
If it was a bad experience, like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi, my name's Kenny, and I'm a catnip addict.
Oh shit! Well, email us, Kenny.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move up right, kind of close behind Valmore here.
Okay.
And we're gonna. The ice didn't really do much, so we're gonna try the fire. We're gonna try the fire bolts.
Don't forget your spell slots.
Oh no, I know. Okay, continuing with the firebolt then, I think. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Let's do it.
Okay. Which, who? Dredge on the bottom?
We're going to do the one right in front of, on the bottom. Yeah, the one that fell down.
Okay, the bottom.
Little bottom boy.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I
19
got
definitely.
My college nickname.
Even just a 19 without adding anything will hit.
Let's try the 1d10.
Yeah! Not bad. Not bad.
Hey!
Alright.
And that was a fire, right?
Yes, that was 7 fire damage.
You did a firebolt?
Yes.
So you do your firebolt, and it just plows right into this dredge. But dredge is resistant to fire. So it will cut the damage in half down to
I think we did that on the fight before, and I just forgot.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Once it starts thinking Inferno, I start thinking maybe.
So the dredge will take 3 damage.
Yeah.
And kind of sort of brushes it off. Still looks like it's hurting though. It's definitely hurting.
Nice.
Most definitely bloodied at this point. So next we have Gavin.
All right. How far away I'm still about 60 feet from him, or am I closer to him?
No, well, so this would be accurate.
Okay,
so you're here.
5.
So you'd be like 50 feet.
45. Okay.
Yeah, that was a pretty good guess.
Can I move forward without going past any of the dredges?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm at 25 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm going to let loose with...
A thought.
Actually, yeah. As I pass Juniper, just give him a little crop dusting. Sorry.
Cats
Try to get you that in rage.
Smell too. Yeah. Oh, Juniper, not Unari. Unari would smell it too.
Mm-hmm.
The dredge that is currently engaged with Bear Valmore, is it bloody?
Yes, it is.
Because I can continue to engage with the Conjurer, or I could whip around and Hail of Thorns these two guys.
And keep in mind the second dredge is untouched right now.
Oh, my Hail of Thorns would not reach him because he's on the
No.
ledge. Okay. I am going to continue with the Conjurer in front and just fire the polished longbow at him. A victory! Victory!
What are the buffs on that thing?
Well, it's a D10 for damage instead of a D8, and then if I kill something, I get 2d6 HP on kill. So, I'm going to go ahead and blast this guy. Try to. I failed. That is I rolled a 2.
And you're going for the dredge. You missed.
No, not the dredge. The
You're going
Conjurer.
for the-
Yeah,
okay.
but it doesn't matter. I rolled a 2, so
Okay,
6 to hit.
All right, and you fired your.
Polished longbow victory.
Okay, so you fire the polished longbow, and it it kind of just falls. The arrow just glides right down onto the floor, about 10 feet in front of you.
Shit.
But you tried, and that's all that matters. So
we buy potions?
next.
Oh,
Wait, potions.
before
I don't remember.
I end my turn, can I put away my bow and draw my sword?
Yeah.
Draw my sword.
Yeah,
okay,
totally.
I'm gonna draw my swords.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think we
Oh.
So
boom, my AC's now 14. Okay.
Oh yeah. So next is going to be the dredge above, and so he's actually going to move over directly above Valmore, and he's actually going to jump down right on top of you. So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw to see
Oh,
if you
dude,
can
natty
dodge out of the way.
20 in combat roll out of the way as a bear.
Damn, he's gonna ride me.
That's
You're all
a
gonna-
5.
Oh, he's gonna
He rolled
ride
a
you,
5.
So
Eight.
that
What is
would
the bear's
be
dexterity?
against my dude.
Mine goes over it, and it's just 3.
So he would flop. So the dredge falls right down on top of you, and lands right on top of your back.
Oh no!
Like he's like this in bear on all 4.
Yeah. So the dredge lands right down on your back.
No.
Go ahead and actually, I'm gonna say.
Is he gonna have to grapple check?
Yeah.
Actually,
That is
you
what
would
it is.
need to now, wouldn't you? Because I gave you a chance to dodge out of the way first.
Like next turn, he would have to grapple to stay on the bear. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's got you now.
But isn't it against my strength?
Next turn. Next
Well, I
turn.
was giving you a chance to straight dodge out of the way.
He like jumped on you and you didn't dodge.
He jumped down on you. Dretches are.
He would if you were to try to shake him off. Then so you gotta wait till your turn. He already got you. Yeah.
Dretches aren't too big, and since you're in bear form, I won't have you take any damage.
But he takes no damage, right?
But
because he fucking sucked. Because I mean,
how big's your bear?
It's large beast, which if we look at.
So it'd be at least 10 feet. So I'll actually roll 1d6 to
Yeah,
equal that out
that seems
because the
about
dredge
fair.
will definitely take a little bit of damage from the fall. I don't think you would take any damage, so I'm actually not going to have you roll any damage. Just to kind of for one thing, not knowing for sure how that would be done. Also, just
I do have my shield on my back. Let's just say.
Yeah.
on your side.
Oh no, I moved it.
I
He's
think
not
you
gonna be sitting down tomorrow, that's for sure.
If
That was last time I morphed.
You said
If
no.
Valmore,
It's
if
this
Valmore
time.
wasn't morphed, you'd definitely take damage from
Oh,
getting
yeah,
hit.
'cause he'd be
but since
bigger
you're in bear
or
form, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think you'd be
Oh,
like,
for sure I would.
more of a nuisance.
But this guy would have advantage on any attacks against you. If you were to sit there and try to stab
Yeah,
you,
if you don't
he'd
get
have
And that's
advantage.
not his turn either, so keep that in mind.
That's
Shake
movement.
him
That's
off.
That's
just
movement.
movement, jumping
Yeah.
down. So the dredge does take 5 damage, falling down onto
good.
your back, and the dredge is going to multi-attack you as well from above with advantage. So.
Yeah, because he's just on top of you stabbing and shit.
So 7 to hit.
No.
So so he goes to bite onto your neck. Embarrassingly misses. So it's gnashing its teeth above you
You're
as you're trying to shake this thing off. And he goes for a swing with his claws. I actually need to reroll it. I landed on my fucking thing. And that would actually just be a 9 to hit.
Nope.
So and then even
Easy
more
peasy.
embarrassingly, he tries
What's
to.
your bear AC?
What was
It
that?
gets covered by because of the circle. Remember, it was 16.
16.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so y'all are in good shape. So, yeah, as you're trying to shake him off, he goes for a second attack, tries to swing down at your back, and completely misses. He's shaking around all over the place. Forget me looking like I just had a
seizure. It was Valmore. Valmore looked like he had a seizure.
Yeah, he did it, fucking bear. Juniper, you're next.
Okay, fuck me. Alright.
Let's take this bastard out.
So you have two of these monsters are looking pretty hurt. The dretch is bloodied. The figure in front of you is pretty fucking hurt, and
But not bloodied, right?
not bloody. Well, bloodied's technically under half, right?
Yeah.
So it would be bloodied.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should use my inspiration. I didn't want to waste it on a 2 though. That's why I was like,
and
I
then
don't know if the inspiration will help me.
the only damage the dretch on top of Valmore's bear form
Just from the
is
fall.
just from him jumping on top of him.
So originally I was gonna do a spell, but honestly, my short bow does more damage. So,
yeah, it does now.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you got the upgrade. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it still did good before. It was like a 1d6 plus 5.
You might be able to kill one of the dretches and get the HP.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. All right, I'm gonna.
I think I got this fucking conjurer
I'm
sorcerer guy.
well, that's the other thing
distracted.
too. Is I need.
You're max
I'm gonna have
17.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. Can
Yeah, I back up to
So I'm gonna go
21.
ahead and aim my short bow at the bloodied.
Okay.
We actually got potions, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all
got two
got a
potions.
handful of
Yeah, I got
potions.
3. Yeah.
I got 2.
Nice.
That's 17.
Definitely hit.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. 8 to hit.
Beautiful.
No,
8
damage.
Yeah, 8 damage.
Yeah, I know what you meant. How do you wanna do it?
Ooh.
This is the first kill with a victory weapon, right?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So you'll need to roll your d6 to see how much health you get back after the kill.
Nice.
But how do you wanna?
All right,
That's
so I'm gonna go ahead and oh boy, this is so exciting.
Got it.
Yeah. So okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna aim it like directly at his skull. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna go all the way through. And you know, like when you wear those,
Like
when you
arrow
when you wear those fake arrow hats. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull out my pull my
you're just, like,
crossbow.
turning
I'm gonna
to
hit
your
him
left.
just.
You're like,
I'm gonna hit him with it. Then I'm gonna go to my disguise kit and I'm gonna get mine. And I'm gonna, or my fake prop one. I'm gonna
So
put
you
it on my
rat.
head and walk over to it. And I'm just dancing. I'm just teabagging this thing pretty much. I'm like, look at my mask, same thing, bitch. Except for you're dead.
Except for the fact that you're dead.
Are you gonna stay there? Are you gonna stay right on top of it, or do you want to move back?
Actually, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
I'm not too worried about it.
Gotcha.
And
Next to him.
Oh, how much
yeah,
health do you
you're
get?
D6, right?
Just one?
5.
I don't. Is it 2d6?
Mine
or
was
is
2d6.
They're all gonna be 2d6.
I was gonna say I thought they were the same.
So 5, 10.
10.
So you get 10.
Probably why
HP
they're a little
back.
bit harder.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what they all say.
Hey.
Haha.
Boom! Beautiful.
I know when I got this bow, I definitely got harder.
So Dretch, the first Dretch is down. Next we're going to have our figure attack, and it.
Bring it.
Sorry, Gavin.
I got my swords out.
Is going right for you. I
So-
keep saying he. And
So far, I've dodged
We can't see.
everything.
going to do another Eldritch Blast.
Whoa!
So we're going to see 4 to hit.
I definitely don't get hit by that. I got 14.
So
Big old 14.
the figure ahead of you, it once again goes for the Kamehameha wave, and fires this blue energy beam, and it fucking just goes in just straight up in the air, almost just directly above y'all, not even fucking close.
Alright.
And you can visibly see its frustration at this point.
I'm grinning at it. I got like a wolfish grin.
And
I'm like,
grinning right back at you, glowing yellow eyes. And by the way, you can see its form now. I didn't really explain.
I was about
this.
to ask if I was close enough to recognize it.
Yeah. So at this point, you notice that it's a tiefling. What seems to be a tiefling female.
Yep.
Oh.
And
Is she hot?
She's all right looking.
Yeah, but she's pretty evil. She's dealt me a lot of damage.
She's like trying to kill us too.
She's not that hot.
As you know,
Perfect.
tieflings-
Wins our day.
Tieflings
Here to
aren't
ruin my
exactly
life.
the most attractive.
Awesome.
That's true.
Tiefling female. But misses with the Eldritch Blast, embarrassingly.
She's about to be hot. Throw some kind of fireball at her.
So, Valmore, it's your turn, and you currently need to roll a strength check to, which you're being grappled.
Alright.
Get this guy off of you.
Stays on, huh? Is
Well,
that
I don't
roll
know,
as
you
last
know.
time?
It's the same roll as last time.
Does that mean it's a
Hey.
over?
It's a
Say it
5.
for the sake.
So
It'd
9.
be 9.
He rolled a 9. Plus it's
So,
plus the dexterity that he
versus-
does. Or dexterity or strength that he does.
Yeah. So you continue to be restrained. This thing you just cannot shake this
Blast it
fucking
off of it.
nasty looking fucking
Fire cone
thing
them
off.
both.
Well, we can.
Whoa!
So
The flame bear.
Damn.
did you want to try to do anything?
What's your
else? Your movement speed
My health is 20.
would be reduced to
Yeah, and then when
0.
I get to
actually,
0,
I
That's not
believe.
that much.
30.
It says small fiend, but I don't see a size.
Did it? No, small is the size. It's
Next
small,
turn.
medium, large.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So it's
I
two
guess it
sizes
can't-
larger.
Yeah, so I guess it can't. So you could
He
be able to.
well,
move.
I'd say he would be able to grapple to stay on to get advantage on the attacks, but he probably wouldn't.
Yeah, so
restrict
he wouldn't
movement.
shake it off, but you could
We gotta
still
find
move.
Yeah, you can still move, but
Yeah.
it's gonna hang on to you.
Yeah, it's
Really?
just hanging on.
It's
but
not
I'd
big
say
enough to
you could
restrict your
still
size.
Move, so if you wanted to try, you still have one
I
other
want to
enemy.
move
He can totally move.
Yeah, but this guy's just in front of me.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I
No,
know,
he's
but I don't want
dead.
to go over his corpse.
Just like smash into the
You
wall.
could just
or
step
smash
on
into the
it.
other
You're
guy.
a bear.
Wait, there's a
You're
wall. That's a wall right there.
That's a wall.
I want to smash him into the wall.
You might take damage. You might take damage.
No, I want to use his
Well,
body.
but I'm sure you
Well,
both,
you-
you would both take damage, probably.
You'd still take some damage.
And then he
But
would
you
take more
totally
damage, though,
could.
right?
Maybe.
What was
It
Probably.
that?
depends. You would probably take the same, like a roll,
long as you
each
hit
roll
him.
of dice or some shit.
I don't know.
like
I
that.
didn't hear what you asked.
He,
Oh,
he was
that-
like, he would take more.
I figured he
Who
would.
knows? It's a
I
dice
don't know.
roll, dude.
Yeah, I would say it
Take
depends
more.
how well you
I
do on
guess
the
that's
roll,
true,
but
yeah.
I'd say you totally can try.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and like try to smack him against the wall
Sure.
in an attempt also to shake him off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what would I roll for that?
You'd roll a strength.
So
Or
for
it'd
these
be
dice now.
athletics, I guess.
Yeah, same bonus.
So charge into a wall with a...
18.
Yeah. So, you, as you're trying to shake this dretch off of you, and it's just gnashing its fucking teeth, and it's you charge towards the wall, and you kind of dive into it, laying your back into the mossy edge of this platform,
Yeah.
and you smash it into the wall so hard. So why don't you go ahead and actually roll to hit and see.
Roll 2 hit.
Or sorry, I guess you can
Roll
just
damage?
roll. I guess you just roll damage.
If
at
you already hit
point.
that
You
thing,
can
I'm
just roll a
rolling
d6
damage.
for
Yeah.
damage.
D6. All right.
What's your normal attack roll in bear form?
So I have
would it be a
2.
D6
So
or
it's
D10?
1d8 plus 4 is the bite, and then 2d6 plus 4 is the claws.
But those are the...
That's
That's
a different.
different.
I would say roll a d8 then.
All right.
Actually.
Hey, that sounds good.
I mean, yeah.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
but
argue.
Well, I think it should be
if
a
it's a-
coin flip.
If it's a small dretch and he's throwing his whole
Yeah,
body
Yeah,
into the
I would
wall,
say that's a
yeah,
pretty.
that's a D8.
That's a pretty.
Especially
decent
because you
attack.
got a high
And then
roll.
plus anything would that be?
No,
let's find
no.
out first. All
All
right.
right, don't get your hopes up.
7! Hey!
God damn.
All right.
All right. So
Why do you
you
fling your dice across the table?
It feels better.
you
Okay.
charge.
Oh, I was just asking.
So you charge the second dretch into the wall, smashing it real hard.
Get
Takes
smashed.
a good chunk of damage.
And he falls off?
Absolutely bloodied at this point. And I would say, he fucking topples right off of you and is prone, lying on the ground at the base of the.
All right.
And do you have any more movement, or would you like to stand there? Because you
I wanna,
actually you definitely have more movement, so you're totally welcome to move away now
If you
would
want to
like to
start
do so.
at this point, I'm gonna remember we're after this guy. I'm gonna start rushing after the tiefling.
Okay.
So let's see. But after
Alright,
that,
he's
though,
mine.
You can pretty much just move at this point.
just
That's
move.
all-
So I
that's
get my
all.
full speed.
That one's mine.
You would get -5 your full speed because the attack against the wall would probably
So
be
I
5.
move as fast as everyone
5
else
feet.
now.
25 feet.
Dang, we're racing.
No, that was 30.
Oh.
Yeah, because I do 35. Now I'm on
Yeah,
30.
he's a wood elf.
Okay. Nice.
Wait,
But
Wait,
you
in
get-
bear
'cause
form-
you
I was
get
gonna
the
say, what is
bear's
I do
bear
40.
speed. Yeah, so you could move that extra
I could
10
just
if
go
you
right-
like. You just can't do anything once you get up.
Yeah, you're just like right there.
You just-
Should
for
I
him to
still? I should
attack you.
obstruct him
just
though.
stay there. Or
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with you staying there.
Dude, you know how much health? I'm at 33 health right now.
I mean, you're still
Obstruct
really
him.
not. you
Obstruct
could-
the fuck out of him.
I mean, you could
Bare in
she
his
could
face.
just move around you too.
Right, but
Oh fuck! I don't care. I want to.
anything that makes him more likely to get shot than me, I'm okay with.
There.
Word.
He's got a higher AC,
Nice,
more
that-
health, and then he
That
turns
was a
into
fun
a different
little,
fucking person.
fun little attack.
Thanks for listening, guys. If you liked us, leave a 5-star review on iTunes. You check us out on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Find us there, Dungeon Junkies. Follow us on Twitter at Dungeon Junkie. And if you have anything negative to say, don't leave that in a review. Send us an email, dungeonjunkie@gmail.com. Let us know what we can do better. Check us out next week.